Hello and welcome to the Back to Life Chiropractic Workshop Series, where we do these workshops 5 minutes at a time. And we are going to continue on our new patient orientation. Hoping this is it. All right, so here we go. We turn on my timer. Remember, all these workshops, all the information is on our ky.com, and we workshops that you can always have scheduled for your office or your group, and you can just kind of go through things and stay motivated. Because that's one of the hardest parts of being healthy is staying motivated. So we finished we were starting the big question, and the big question is, how do we know if you have subluxations that could be affecting your health? What changes do we need to work on? Remember, if you've been watching the other videos, that subluxations are minor misalignments of your spine that cause ill health and disease. And drugs or prescriptions or surgery, then we actually adjust these to restore them, to allow the body to heal itself. And so you can figure out if you're subluxated is the end station, which is it's a test that has pulse wave, range of motion, thermograph, and thermograph, of course, is that your skin temperature is affected by your nervous system, and so you can get pictures of it. And then you can test the muscles of the spine through the surface EMGs, because everybody knows that your muscles have electrical. So it's pretty much it's been packaged very nice. It allows you to figure out a health score. And of course, at Back to Life Chiropractic, we use this. You are on an actual test of 100, and so your range of motion it'll show you how good you're doing spinal. EMG will actually show you how you're doing spinal-wise. Your thermal is, of course, your nervous system, which is the skin, and then your pulse wave profile is your impulses. Actually tell you how well you adapt to stress. And so you take all this. It's a nice picture of your spine and your nervous system, and gives you a score. That's one of the things that we'll do. And another thing that you can figure out if you're subluxated is looking at the bones themselves, because everybody knows, you know what the spine. And so, for example, on this one here, that that this cervical gravity line that goes through the should go through the anterior 1/3 of your C7 vertebrae. So this one is 14 anterior. So if your head is anterior, it leads to springs and in your nerve. And then in today's society, if your head's looking down all the time, that actually increases the pressure more. So that's why it's very important to know if you're subluxated in your cervical spine. And then that this person's subluxated. All these lines here should be going to a C, and so they should all be converging in. So this person actually here kind of what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. C4 is inflection, so that's malposition. So you're subluxated there, and then here. So the arthritis shows you can't not. You're subluxated for a long time when you start to get arthritis, because that's one of the compensation complex is pathophysiology, which is arthritis. So one of the best things to prevent arthritis or keep it from getting worse or to feel better is to get adjusted and work on your spinal curvatures. For example, on this one, if you started to work on their head, you actually started to adjust this area. You gave them some exercises to help get the curve back and fire receptors, and then you actually had them lay on a pillow. The head went in the hole, and then this pushed up here. That's why it's important to lay on an orthotic pillow when you don't have a curve. So actually, some of the pillows that are heavy would just push your head up and make this worse, and that's unfortunate because it's advertised so much. But the orthotic pillow Tricor pillow would actually help prevent arthritis. So there you go. So that's another way. The big question is, how do you know if you're subluxated? Subluxated here. Lots of arthritis. You've been bad, no curve, head's real anterior. So here, you're subluxated. These femur heads should be lined up, and these are 10 millimeters off. And so this is going to put a lot of strain on the SI joints. It's going to make low, and then then you're going to tire off, and then you actually see your pelvic rotation. So, didn't mean to get into a X-ray mode here, but hey, fun. So, a reason you can see that you're subluxated because this isn't. It's so important to get X-rays standing up. You need weight. And then you can see like these lines should all be going the right way. So that's all the time we have. Like this, this is what people do. People medically will get that fuse. That's really, they're fusing this. They're not correcting the problem, which is, they have a right curvature because of this was low, and like, you need to work on. So, but anyway, that would actually be a true subluxation. Not moving right. That's why X-rays are important. Just having a lot of problems, you can't figure out why, but you should have when you lose those. And then you'll get the arthritis, and then you'll get really bad arthritis and degeneration. So that's why it's important to get your kids and get adjusted when you're young. Sleep on the right pillows, do the right exercises, so you can make a difference. So, let's see here. Let's go back and end this. Remember, what I have is on our website. Let's see, Aaron. We'll see you next time.